Here are the supplies that I used to groom Dixie. As you can see, I have a curry comb, a couple of old rags, a sponge, a cup, a mane and tail brush, some purple shampoo for her socks, some regular hypoallergenic Suave green apple shampoo. I find that I like this the best. It's pretty gentle. And I also have here a scrubby mitt that is kind of like a curry comb but has softer bristles, so I can use this if I choose to.
Okay, Dixie is tied here to a fence post, and then I'm going to demonstrate a safety knot and why I use a safety knot. So I kind of tighten it where she doesn't have much space here. She's got about a foot or less from her chin strap. And then I hold it like so. I'm going to make a loop through, and then I'm going to continuously loop to get all this excess here tied up. And this safety tie is really great if something were to go wrong. I can easily pull this end straight down and it'll all completely come loose. So Dixie actually just got done with a workout, so she's kind of sweaty, but here she is before her bath. I'm hoping to clean her sock and make it like super white, and you'll be able to see that after it dries. So you can see right now it's kind of dirty. I'm going to do Dixie's underbelly. So here's her hind legs, here is her underbelly. I'm going to take the sponge. As you can see, my hand is actually up in the heart girth, now back towards her lady parts. Really getting in, and I'll also go from the front here in her chest pectoral area and go get the front of the heart girth that I can't reach from the back. Now for Dixie's mane, I got some soap on my rag here. I'm just going to run it at the crest all the way up to the pole, and I just kind of at the end I'm just going to squeeze that excess on there, and then I'll run through. And I actually brought a old brush that I have, because this is how I do it on my older horses, and I just kind of brush all that soap into the mane. I'm going to do a video of washing Dixie's back leg. So I start up kind of at the gaskin, a little above the hock type area, and I just rub all the way down. So on this leg, she actually has a sock here, and she has a little nick apparently. So what I'm going to do is run over here. I'll get it a little more soapy, get my sponge a little soapier, and then I will go back to this back leg and kind of get a little more soap. Must have hit a tender spot. Get it a little soapier, just so the soap can sit up on this part of the leg while I whiten that sock. To whiten the sock, I'll grab my purple shampoo that I brought, directly squirt it on, just a little, goes a long way, like this, and I will scrub it in with my hand. So I work back here at the fetlock area, that whole front down towards the hoof. My video skills are pretty poor, sorry. So I just scrub. That I'll just let that sit as I work on the rest of her, so she'll be super white. To rinse Dixie's body, so I just take clean water and get it on my sponge here, and just get all that soap, kind of push it like a sweat scraper and push all that soap out of her skin with clean water. And now we have her face and her tail left. I'm gonna have to do more of a tail than show. I'm gonna try to show, but I usually take a bucket of like whatever the soapy's left over, and I will dip the tail in that bucket like so you can see the hair in the bucket. Now I'm going to press it in. The tail has now been washed and rinsed. To rinse, I just took like a cup of water and poured down the dock of it and let it go all the way down and keep squeegeeing it until it comes out the end. So it is time for Dixie's face to be washed. So I have just a rag here that I've gotten wet, and I will start to rub it on her face like so. I kind of start on her cheeks so it feels good. She loves to be rubbed behind her ear. Go to the other side, do the same. Throat latch, cheek area. And then I'll work up on the nose and the forehead, forelock. Oh, y'all can't see. There we go. I'll use the same method that I used on her body. I'll take this sponge, get it in a little soapy water, kind of wring it out a little more just because this is her face. I don't need a whole sponge full of soap on her face. I will come over to Dixie's face and I will just kind of rub it into her face, on her cheeks there, kind of up around her eyes, underneath her forelock, back around to the other side, throat latch, cheek, and she's getting fidgety on the face part we have not mastered.